Up next, Scharnhorst with 9 283mm cannons versus some Landships. Holy, how are you alive? You took a HE shell. Jesus Christ, the A7V took a HE shell and is alive. Scout plane is feeling a little ballsy. Nope, I successfully blew off one of my own pontoons. Ah, who needed that pontoon anyway? You just made me lighter and more aerodynamic. It's so weird that I can disembody myself from my current vehicle to watch the battle from a different angle.
The enemy is being reinforced with a behemoth.
Their enemy is being reinforced with a behemoth! They've got their own, like, Giga Landship! But will it beat Scharnhorst? I can't even see which ones are the actual, main cannon shells. There we go. Finally, we took out a Char 2C. Jesus Christ. Direct hit to the A7V commander area. I don't think there would be a top on that tank anymore. Incredibly lucky. You tanks have appeared to have taken out 1% of my crew. Perhaps this fight might be more interesting than I expected. Jesus Christ, I knew the A7Vs were like tanky, but this is ridiculous. And even the 2Cs are beasts. That was my secondaries, but still. There we go. Switch to HE rounds, because I assume 200mm plus guns should be able to do something. Yeah, I think a direct hit through the front of an A7V with 283mm guns would one-shot it. 22 kilograms almost of explosive mass. Oh, this is peak History Channel content. That time when Scharnhorst engaged World War I vehicles when it time traveled backwards. I think it's fair to say that Scharnhorst can handle itself. Jesus. Right, bring the guns to bear. Open fire! Behemoth spotted. Nailed it. Once I got the lead figured out, it's not so bad. And that LVT is getting a lot of speed holes added. Oh, they've got a B1 turret. That's the up armored Char 2. What? I guess it is a very well armored. That's it. Loading AP rounds just for you, mate. Yo, what in the hell? I fired a 20 kilogram bomb at your front armor and it did nothing. Ammo rack. Bam! Just big ass explosion. Panzer IV just ate the 15 centimeter rounds. What are the secondaries on this thing? Yeah, 15 centimeters. There, you earned yourself a full salvo. Brave 2C, you'd earned that full salvo because I respected you. Oh no, it's a Panzer 35. Concentrate full firepower on it. Yeah, actually, why am I using the main guns when I can just use secondaries? and go absolutely ham. Just walking that fire along the A7V. I think it's fair to say, like, going on like this would just be cruel at this point. I'm gonna crown myself victor. I'm incredibly biased, but when I'm taking up to 40 kills and I've only lost 2% on my crew, it's fair to say Scharnhorst is an absolute beast. But by golly, for the cost of this thing compared to the vehicles I'm toasting, it should be this effective. Double 283 mil rounds, direct hits. Bruh. I know it's AP rounds, but come on. 1v1B. Ship to ship. Maybe I could just ram him. Come into the water, I'm gonna ram you. I'm coming into melee range. Yep, I'm well aware we're on a dangerously low depth course. I can't even see you to kill you. I think just from the bow I drowned him. Like the wave I created when I hit the beach was enough. That's all it took. I didn't even need to actually push you down into the ocean or crush you. That is insane. I mean, honestly, why didn't the Germans try this in real life? As you can see, it would have gone incredibly well. Am I on fire? How am I on fire? There's no... What could you possibly do to damage me, except damage all my light deck guns? Sturm Tiger might be able to put a hole in you. That's true. Jesus Christ, what is the A7V made out of? Why did Germany even bother making the Leopard when they could just remake the A7V? So one of my gun... You crippled one of my gun batteries. I wasn't even aiming at you. Oh my god. The Italian child just got deleted. I might just be able to drown him. You know, suck him in under my wake. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, he counted as a...
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Okay, no, he's surviving. He's back up. I must have had the drowning message for a little bit. Point blank melee distance. I'm thinking about maybe letting these guys win. I am at 76 kills now. This is getting a little silly. Release the torpedoes. Fan spread, go! Okay, I may have miscalculated by a little bit. And it's barely a spread. Gonna see how far up the beach I can kind of just slide up, immortal myself onto it. We've got plenty of time to avoid collision. But we're not gonna do it, we're gonna immortal ourselves on the beach. Holy moly! Did you see that? We just obliterated an LVT on contact. Jesus Christ, look at the size of the truck. Compared to us, it is a literal Goliath. Man-made horrors beyond your comprehension, but it is just about comprehensible. You can't even board me. You're going to need grappling hooks and like an 8-story high ladder. Can't walk there, mate. Jesus Christ. Look at the size. Yeah, the comparison. The scale. How many crew were on board Scharnhorst? In fact, let me check on Google. Your aft is underwater. Oh, that's a very good point, actually. Oh, we might be taking on a little smidge of water. Just a little bit. Okay, we're getting off the beach now. There we go. Let's do some water pumping too. Let's give it up for the brave team that tried to go up against the Scharnhorst. I use the word tried because I'm still standing here with over 84% of my crew. Torpedo in the water. Yo! I think canonically in this lore, Yamato decided to retreat from the island because of the brave defenders and the defiant resistance. Even though Yamato logged over 89 kills in this battle, while only losing 15% of her crew, it was deemed an unacceptable loss. Yamato went back with her tail stuck between her legs. The end. This film is dedicated to the brave defenders of the Landship Island. I should have exploded myself on the island actually. What would happen? You know what, let's do that one last time. What will happen if I explode Yamato right into the beach? Will that take any of you guys out? Get ready, we're gonna see basically, if I self-explode, am I taking any of you guys with me? That's my goal. Hit the beach and then explode. I think secondaries on then. Creates more cinematic vibe of like Yamato last stand. Look at that wall of lead. We got both secondaries on both sides shooting out. Yamato's steaming on ahead. Yamato? I mean Scharnhorst is steaming on ahead to hit the beach with no sign of turning tail. And I think I think Scharnhorst's torpedoes just made contact. Turns out I'm gonna hit the only like rock on the entire beach. Once again, obliterated an LVT. Unfortunately, I hit the only rock on this whole beach, so I didn't get as far up as I wanted. Blow the charges! Damn, I was expecting a bigger explosion.